Financial management. Now, is it a fear? Probably not, but it's probably a lack of awareness that a lot of freelancers have when they come into the space. When you are working for someone else, it's really simple that someone else does the budgeting for you. You get a set amount of money each month. You know this is going to go to your rent, this is going to go to your food, and you kind of just move on. When it comes to freelancing, you need to put money aside. Everything that you get given is not necessarily your spending on your personal self. You need to manage your money between personal and professional. What expenses do you have personally and what expenses do you have as a business? Now, it could be equipment, it could be maintenance, it could be lead gen, it could be ad spend, it could be simply creative. You could be spending money on something to do with your business, and you need to budget for this. And a lot of people, they say like, oh, I don't have many expenses. Well, there's legal costs, there's accounting costs, there's taxing costs. If you want to go away on holiday, you need to save up to make sure you've got that holiday pay, and this needs to come into your budget. So financial management is and can be a tough one. Again, good news is there's plenty of software out there. We help you with it. There's mentorship side of things. There's accountants that can do this for you. But the thing is, you've got to start. It's one of these skill gaps that you need to lessen. You need to make sure that you're learning how to budget better and how to stick to the budget. It's easy to say, I'm only going to spend $1,000 on my business, but what happens normally is that you're like, oh, I can just get this month, this next month, and you actually always tend to overspend. So one skill is doing the finances to begin with, budgeting and forecasting. The second part of this is to stick to it, have the discipline to stick to your budget. You're probably going to have to learn from it and adjust it over time, but the next part of that is definitely discipline. And remember, you've also got tax obligations. It's one of these things that you just cannot avoid, all right? And you need to be putting this money aside in order to pay the tax at the end of the financial year. Really important, because a lot of places get caught out, especially freelancers get caught out with their tax obligations. They haven't really done the accounts, they haven't really done the books, and what they find is they have a big bill at the end of the financial year and they don't have the money. So it's got to be put into your financial management. That's why you got to stay on top of your books, to be regularly going through and understanding how much you're earning, what's your cash flow versus your revenue, which is something different as well. All right, so that you have the money when the license comes up, when the bills come up, when the taxes comes up, or whether you want to go on holiday when that comes up, that you've got the money still available. Stay on top of your finances, and you'll be absolutely fine, but don't ignore them.